In today's episode, I will not discuss any crime, but rather, a story of compassion and miracles. This episode will show that humanity and kindness still thrive in this world. What do you think gives birth to a crime? Well, it is often a situation where I feel I lack something, and I see that you have it, so I decide to take it by force or through wrongful means. Today's story is about how two strangers meet, and end up with one offering his kidney to another, just because the giver has two kidneys and the receiver has none. Such generosity is unheard of and truly rare. This is an incredible true story from the beautiful state of Kerala, in India. Kerala is known for its greenery, coconut palms, spices, and backwaters. It is also one of the states that has highest of literacy and has a robust healthcare system. Though most of its residents are Hindu, it has a good mix of Christian and Muslim community too. This is a real story of two strangers who belong to different villages and who belong to two different faiths. One of them a Christian priest, and the other a common man who follows Islam. The way these two are brought together, by a chance encounter, changes the lives of both. Rashad Muhammad is a young 30-year-old from Harapad village and is awaiting kidney transplant urgently. His family offered to help him with their kidney, but the doctor rejected the offer being a mismatch. Rashad then gets in touch with a middleman who promises to get him a kidney soon. The middleman asks for 5 lakh rupees, which is a huge sum for Rashad. His aunt comes forward and helps him with the money. He now fixes the deal with the middleman and pays him the money. Days pass off and he learns that the middleman is now in police custody on charges of illegal organ trafficking. He tries to file a police complaint to retrieve the money back, but the police turn him down as the confiscated money is all muzzled up in court case. The devastated Rashad is sad and heartbroken. He is currently on dialysis and would need to find a donor soon. His days are numbered. He must borrow money from friends and relatives for the dialysis. On February 25, 2009, he boards a bus to Cochin, on his way to hospital for another session of dialysis. He occupies a seat next to another traveler, a 41-year-old Catholic priest, Father Sebastian. Father Sebastian is from Kottayam and is on his way to Cochin too. As a concerned co-traveler, he inquires about the well-being of Rashad and asks him for the sadness writ large on his face. Slowly both get to talking, and Rashad narrates the whole story of not having a functional kidney and how he was duped by a middleman. The father heard his story with full compassion and just ended up offering his own kidney. The father explains that we human beings are nothing less than a miracle. We all have 2 kidneys, whereas with just 1 kidney, we can lead a normal life. Father mildly prods him if it is okay with Rashad to have his kidney. Rashad is in complete disbelief and shocked with the utter kindness. He takes a couple of minutes to come back to senses. The sudden intervention of God was like new lease of life. The father takes his mobile contact number with a promise to call him back. Father Sebastian comes from a large extended Catholic family. He was keen on attending Mass every Sunday. He grew up watching how priests helped the community and got attracted to it. His only elder sister, too, had joined the nunnery. He has been a very bright student at the school. However, his desire to stay connected with community service, he chose to study theology and philosophy for higher studies. Soon after finishing his education, he became a priest. He is known to get moved with others' sorrow. His eyes will well up seeing others in pain. He says,
"It is difficult for me to say the prayers where there is a death. When I see the family members crying, I also get tears in my eyes. So I try not to look at them lest I find it difficult to carry on with the prayers."
Next day on 26th, the father calls Rashad as promised. Father Sebastian confirms that he has already consulted the doctor, and that they would need to visit Dr. Iqbal, who treats Rashad, to proceed further. The doctor does few checks on both the patient and the donor. Dr. Iqbal is pleasantly shocked that despite being complete strangers and just a chance meeting, the match was 95%. This was unbelievable, as such close match is rarest of rare. Next challenge for Rashad was to arrange huge money needed for transplantation. That would be close to 5 lakh rupees. The father steps in again and assures him of help, saying there is no dearth of kindness in the society. The community pitches in with monetary help, and the desired sum is raised. It was not as simple as it sounds. There was another challenge here. As per the law of land, organs can be donated among family members. In the event it is strangers, a mandatory approval is required from the state medical board. After much debate and investigation, the board gave its approval. In the next few weeks, after a few more hospital visits, the kidney was transplanted successfully. There is a saying that when you want something, the whole universe conspires together to achieve it. This saying turned out to be so true here. This was such a happy ending for Rashad. He will be able to lead a normal life, and Father Sebastian cannot stop thanking God that he was able to help a needy person. Father says,
We met on a bus to Kochi. What a strange coincidence. Without God deciding it, how can this happen? Both of us believe in our respective religions fiercely.
and this is how Rashad expressed his feelings.
What Father Sebastian has given me is another life which I never thought would happen, or at least happen this way.
Today, when we look around, we witness war and innocent people and animals get killed around us. Take a break and think that we humans can do good and can be evil at the same time. What if we could also think in line with Father Sebastian when he says, I have two when only one is required and you have none. So what if I give you what you do not have? The world would become a better place to live in. Thank you all for watching. I will come back soon with another heart-touching story, another investigation. If you like this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe.